Yo, what's up? Welcome back to Alpha Central. I'm your host, Jack, and today we're taking a look at when toxic women fail to make men simp. But let's jump right in, right after you subscribe, of course.
Disclaimer, this video was made for strictly comedic/artistic purposes. No offense is intended towards any individual featured in this video.
That chick is outright crazy. Someone needs to put her in the loony bin.
You got a man, but you going to spend the night with your friend? I don't think so. When you're in a relationship, you can't do
Why can't you do stuff like that?
Why the hell do you want to go stay the night with your damn friend? And you got a damn man at home.
She better listen to her unless she wants to wind up single.
Alright? What is that? What is that? You raped my hair, right? So what am I supposed to do with that now? Right? Because you want to be drunk, right? A dumbass white bitch should be drunk. If I smack the out of her, guess what happens? I go to jail. If I punch the out of her, guess what happens? I go to jail. But she did this to me, right? If I call the cops and I say this dumbass white bitch did this to me, guess what happens? Nothing, right? So get the fuck out of my face so I don't smack the shit out of you, I don't punch you, I don't fucking make you bleed, and you call the cops on me, okay? Get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face. I don't care where the fuck.
Do you want your mother to live tomorrow?
Yeah, tell them.
Oof, that looks painful. She needs to be locked up immediately after that.
Have you even gone through a breakup recently? You did? How recent?
3 years recently.
Are you? She shot you emotionally?
No, with a 9mm.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you should take another step. Did you deserve it? You did, a little bit. In the back, or were you running, or?
What are you gonna do?
And she powed, and did she hit her too, or only you?
No, the ball went through me and the wall.
Were you all, or why? Why did she shoot both of you? Oh, you told her you were leaving her, and she was like, see if you can leave me now. Where did it go through?
Right in my chest.
It went through your chest, and you survived it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a serious question I'm going to ask you. And only because this is Arizona. So this is a legitimate question for here and here only. Did you take her back? You did?
So he took back the woman that almost killed him? Is this out of stupidity or fear?
Man, come on, chill out. You know, on some really, you know, I can't be just stop.
You a liar!
Lied about what? You know, you can't even sit and tell what the lied about. You just talk.
And cheat.
Cheat. I gotta be with you to cheat.
We together.
What?
Oh.
He's not wrong. It's not cheating when you're not with them in the first place.
If there was a room of 1,000 men and they're rating you, would you hold up a different number? Would you think it's higher? Would you think it's lower?
No, I'd say 10 in that case. I would say it because men obsess over me.
Wait, I'm curious to know what obsessing over you entails. Like, what do you mean when you say men obsess over you?
I get like stalks, like
You get rings thrown at you?
like
You get
stalked a lot. Yeah, I get stalked. You know, it's
By guys that you know or strangers?
both.
Strangers stalk you?
Yeah, men that I've never met them, but they see. Yeah, I know you're laughing at me, but
I mean, I
No,
don't
it's
know.
not that.
I mean,
thinking
It
about
says-
strangers stalking you.
like desperate guys, like guys that have nothing else going on. Obviously,
so
they
wait,
invest
your
their
rating
time.
is based off of desperate men?
No,
that's a
it's
low-
not
that's a low
entirely,
number.
not entirely, but you know, most guys out there, they're not gonna get the woman that they
But
want.
wait, so the men
Small
are
portion.
the men are delusional though, because you're like, hey, I'm an 8, but all these men think I'm a 10.
I'm sorry, but you're nowhere close to a 10, especially when your only proof is delusional men.
6, do you block anybody?
No, for
6
what?
don't know how to block.
I do know how to block, but I don't believe in that. I believe when you're blocking somebody, that means you still want to be with them. You weak.
I agree.
That's a weakness on your behalf. You
I
blocking them
absolutely agree.
because if they call it enough times, you're going to answer. If they text enough times, you're going to answer. There is nobody. I don't care. Again, I'm not going to beg, plead, coerce, or beseech anyone to be with me. If you want to leave, you can leave. And the day you leave will be like the day before I even ever met you.
I don't think blocking is a bad idea, but you definitely have to be a strong person to not use that function on social media.
I've seen what a girl has done to me mentally and emotionally, because it took so much from me. Like, there's nobody knows that, like when I said, like, yeah, like I stayed in the bed. Like, I'm talking like I really didn't leave my bed for 24 hours over a girl that was playing me the whole time. Like, I literally didn't eat for 36 hours because of a girl. Why the sign up for that? When I initially started speaking to the girl, did I think she was gonna do that to me? No. So what's the difference with the next girl? Like, I'm good on that. So like relationships, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I have too much to lose right now to have a girl with what I have going on.
Relationships can be scary, which is why you shouldn't rush them.
As far as my balloon, I did keep it. I'm not gonna lie, hearing you talk, you're a little sassy, so I do have questions before we proceed and continue.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Okay.
What's your question? Yeah.
So first off, you said you're in accounting, finance?
Yes, I'm a professional
What's
accountant.
your approximate salary?
You want to know how much I make?
Approximate.
Oh, wow.
Just an approximate. I know it's the internet, so you don't have to say the specifics, but like a range. Just a range.
I mean, you can probably go on Google on Glassdoor. I'm not going to reveal my finances in a public setting in this manner. It's a private matter. I'm not gonna do that.
It's okay. And
so you're asking me, so if it was above the number you wanted, you would have kept it. If it was below the number you wanted, you would have popped it.
If you had answered, there would have been a possibility for both, but because you refused to answer,
you want to know how much
that's what
I
got
made.
your balloon pop.
Nah, she's just secretly a gold digger.
Stepdads are men that women wouldn't want if they didn't have kids.
For sure, they're settling.
It's because they're trying to get a man to replace what they don't have. Their baby daddy leave. They're like, damn, like I'll be lucky to get whatever I can get. Let me go back to this one. He wanted me. Let me go back to that one. He wanted me.
I know he's a good guy.
And I know he's a good guy.
Yep.
I done had 2 kids with this bum who not taking care of him. So let me see if he want me again. And you know, there's a lot of men that fall for that. And that's the thing. Why would you want to take care of another man's child?
I agree.
Like, that's what you're selling for as a man.
Woo! I mean,
they'll call you pick me on this one.
I don't care.
Maybe if some women were careful about who they have kids with in the first place, then they wouldn't have to settle.
Yo, this girl tripping, bro. She's trying to get a Sony TV.
You're gonna get it for me, right?
For 25, but I'm telling her, bro, I can just get her a TCL 70 inches for $400, bro. What's the difference? You can't even see the colors. You're blind as hell. No, you're not. You're getting this one.
She should never be allowed to go shopping by herself, ever.
He got a little closer, I realized how short he was. Maybe thinking
Let me
about
tell you.
getting,
Let me
like,
tell you.
no.
I
Let me
wasn't even
finish
looking at you
speaking.
when I
And he's
first came
rude.
in. I wasn't even
And
looking
he's
at you.
rude.
No, you came at me first. I'm just dishing the energy you give back.
Because of how short he was, he's still taller than you. Sounds like she's just making up problems now.
You're toxic. Of course I am. Look at me. Of course.
Yeah, probably shouldn't be proud of that.
Sometimes you gotta leave that. It's that that's bringing your energy down. That's why your moves not busting. That's why the motion not motioning. You feel me? It's cause you waking up, you stressing, you arguing before you go to sleep. You going to sleep with bad energy. You waking up with bad energy. How the f is you gonna vibe? How you gonna vibe?
This is just more proof that sometimes being single is better than being in a toxic relationship.
What are you doing for work?
I own a couple businesses.
A couple of them things, huh? That's what's up.
I do.
Can you be a sugar mama to a P or what?
I would never be a sugar mama, but you can be my sugar daddy. What is it that you do?
That's deep. That's deep. I don't do much. You know, I just clip my fingernails.
Oh, so you're a nail tech.
No. I just clip.
Lucky for you. I have a salon and I'm looking for a nail tech.
Word.
So I can hire you and you can work for me.
I'm trying to hire you though. I got a job. It's a job. So what
She wants a sugar daddy even though she owns a few businesses herself? Talk about being greedy.
I want to be you for Halloween. He wanted to be his daddy.
So you dressed my son up as a clown?
Indeed.
So that's what he wanted to be, just like his daddy. He admired you so much.
That's bogus, man. You don't do no kids like that.
Your
man.
son loved you. He wanted to be you.
I don't blame the son for wanting to be like his father when he has a mother like that.
How much money do you make?
$180K a year.
$180K a year.
Yes.
How much of that $180,000 are you giving dad?
They love their mother dearly because I'm there for them. What memories are you making with them? Do they tell you how they act at the park?
Hold on.
They love the park.
Here's the memory we're getting ready to make because I made my ruling. You have capped out, according to Texas guidelines, your gross is $9,200 a month. Child support is set at $2,300. You're going to do a reimbursement to Medicaid for $276, making your monthly child support payment $2,576.
That's how much you gotta pay.
No, that's how much you gotta pay.
Thank you, Your
The
Honor.
children live with him.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I don't see the celebration.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. What happened to the celebration? Because you're the one that's paying that $2,576. The children live with him. He should not pay you anything. Did you have any questions about that number?
Not at this time, Your Honor.
All of that celebrating and dancing just to wind up looking like a fool. You gotta love it.
I'm 5'6". Women judge me all the time based off of my height. But if I put a scale in front of you and you're fat as guarantee you're not stepping on it. And the crazy thing is that you could change your weight when I can't change my height. I'm comfortable being short. You ain't comfortable being fat or you would have stepped on the scale. How dare you? How dare you me? You just made fun of a guy because he's than you when you're just as tall as him wide.
This whole standard for being tall is just dumb, and this will be the main reason why a lot of women will stay single for a whole lot longer.
The man of the house should pay the rent. I'll talk about things that I will not accept in my future relationship. For example, in my future relationship, I will not accept the 50-50. I'm a woman that I am ambitious. I'm focused on my goals. I'm not just a lazy little come back, whatever, waiting to get the world. Actually, I want the world. But I'm not doing the 50-50. I can help around with like a few things around the house, but I'm not paying the rent. That's one thing I'm not gonna do.
If she can't pay the rent, then she doesn't deserve to live anywhere.
I'm still friends with my ex, but I'm sure you're okay with that.
Absolutely not. There's only really one reason why you should be okay with her still being in touch with her ex, and that is if they have a child together. There's no reason other than that why she should have any contact with her ex whatsoever.
If she's still friends with her ex, then you might as well find someone new.
What's the worst female fashion trend that's going on right now?
Probably just the fact they all dress like that's the worst fashion trend.
You can't disrespect them like that, man.
Oh, I don't give a shit. What are you gonna do?
Well, you gotta give me a valid answer, though.
I mean, like, they dress like they dress like and then they're like, wow, guys look at me wrong. And then they're like shocked by it, you know? But it's like, they asked for it.
You gotta give me like a detail of the fashion trend. What do they wear that you don't like?
Well, they don't wear anything. That's the problem. Like they put on the bare minimum, and they walk out the door. They're like, "This is it for the night." You ain't lying. And that's all they go for.
I mean, you're not wrong, but damn. So, what's your type in a girl then?
Probably not like been tossed around the corner 4 times. You know.
Oh.
I don't want somebody that's been through all of us, you know?
Right.
I don't want to share.
So you trying to find your wife tonight?
No, I'm trying to make it home.
Why are you still here?
That I don't know.
All right, man. Thank you for being here to you, bro. You're funny.
Yeah. If these women want people to respect them more, then it definitely starts with the way they dress themselves.
In the conversations that I've had with a lot of married people, I'm realizing something. I'm realizing that more and more men are feeling ignored, unappreciated, unvalued, emasculated, and women seem to be okay with this. And I'm not sure why, because at the end of the day, the reason that a lot, and I'm not saying all because it's not true, not all, but the reason why a lot of men stray or leave is because they are feeling ignored or unvalued, or you're emasculating them. It's the reality. So here's the deal, and it is this simple. If that's the case, stop doing it. You don't have to be mean and aggressive in your delivery. You can still stand up for yourself and not be toxic. You don't have to be shaming people for things that they've done before. It's okay to be honest about who you are and what you want and what your expectations are. And it's also okay to be uplifting and supportive of somebody else who's maybe not exactly where they want to be yet. We don't have to tear down men in order to make them feel like they need to do better. You can actually be positive and supporting, and to the right man, this is going to be priceless. If you want a man to see you for all of what you bring to the table, try valuing him for all of what he brings to the table.
Men are pretty simple. If you treat us badly, we'll leave. Simple as that.
A girl having a baby, right?
Right.
If she lie about the dad, should she go to jail?
Man, personally, she should probably go to hell.
But do you think she should be charged with anything?
Nah, not at all.
You don't think that should be a crime by lying about the baby dad?
Nah.
How about you? You think it should be a crime if a girl lie about the baby dad?
I didn't ask to be in your interview.
Okay. You don't think that should be fraud or nothing?
I mean, nah.
Lie about the baby dad.
It's okay. Hold on one second.
Just didn't know.
No fraud? I got you. Thank you, boss.
I wonder what her answer could have been. She looks like she might have experience in that field.
If you're a guy and you have a girlfriend, do not let her have any male friends. That's what we said, right?
I think male friends, I think it's 100%. I think it's completely.
Sitting in a room with you two and both of you, I would consider a friend.
Here's the difference though. We all work together, right? Our relationships they're based in something else. Like if it was just a random dude that you had a friendship with from like high school that like you don't work with, you don't do any like thing daily with, but you still, some person's keeping him around. It's like, there's some reason there.
Have you not heard the thing? It's like, oh, that's my work boyfriend.
That's the guy. Like that's the guy. The thing about relationships is once you have it, it doesn't mean that you just have it. You have to continue to work on yourself and work on that relationship. They get somewhere complacent, whether it be like working on themselves, and then the girl or the guy vice versa is like, they're noticing that change. They're not liking that. They start thinking of other options like, oh, this maybe isn't going in the direction that I want it to go. So I'm going to start, I don't want to say putting out these feelers, but I just feel like I can look back on my relationships, right? It's very clear that like there was someone else towards the end that like became the person that they were like, they could have leaned out towards.
That makes a lot of sense to me. If you don't work with the man, then why are you trying so hard to hang out with him?
Wait, what is that?
It's an original Nintendo Power.
Won't tip over. Real good.
Put it right next to my computer.
Then tomorrow we'll be back here again. I'm so sorry. I fidget a lot. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
She's a coiler.
She
With her tickets, she'll like end up coiling them. So there's a really nice coil. That was $10,000.
That's crazy.
No. Listen, it's his fault for not having it cased up.
Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, you are too casual with it.
Don't try to blame it on him. There's a thing called accountability, and she needs to take it.
One thing I can't watch on TikTok is girls teaching other girls, never settle for less. Here's some money, here's a bag, here's some shoes. Look what my man got me, look at my bedroom. And what they're doing is preparing you to be dissatisfied with whatever your partner brings to the table. Constantly teaching you the most inauthentic way to create a marriage. And you're going into relationships and thinking, how come we don't do pranks on each other? Or how come you don't decorate my bedroom on Valentine's Day the way this girl's sugar daddy did? Wrong role models 24/7. So it's preparing you to how to be dissatisfied, how to be uncomfortable, and how to look for replacements in your marriage.
This is why you should never look at social media for relationship advice.
Why do you hate men?
Yeah.
Because men ain't
But why?
But why?
I just feel like
The men you met ain't to the camera.
y'all only ain't
But why?
Yeah, but why?
y'all only who raised you? No disrespect. Who raised you?
That's
He got both. He got both married parents. You got married parents. That's beautiful. Your mom.
We can't relate.
Your mom's here right now as we speak, and she's with you, right?
But okay, so you
But
still
you
ain't
can't
answer.
just
But
answer the
why?
question,
Why?
Women show y'all everything. Women potty train y'all. Y'all teachers in school, 80% of the time it was females. Y'all managers, 80% they're supervisors, females.
So what does that mean?
Y'all don't know how to treat females, but females run the world.
No, they
Y'all
don't.
can't
So
tell me otherwise. You think that men don't value females?
We definitely do, because all we do is we do what we do.
No. Hey, bro.
Women run y'all.
1000%.
Women run the world. Respectfully, run it all.
I hope she remembers this next time she needs help from a man.
How long y'all been dating for?
It's about to be 4 years.
Yeah. 4 years?
Yeah.
So y'all trust each other?
Yeah.
Go ahead. You trust them?
Just, yeah. Alright, we're gonna put that to the test today. We're gonna switch phones for 60 seconds to see if you guys actually trust each other. Who should I go first?
I'll go first.
When's the last time you went through each other's phone?
I don't go to a phone.
Long time. Alright, I'm gonna control it, bro, because I really be finding stuff. Yeah. Who's this? Who's this?
Y'all know what's going on. And so do I.
They don't want to see?
Mm-mm.
Why,
nah, I'm good.
Why she don't want to see?
I like my piece.
She like her piece? Nah, come here. Gang, though. Like, nah, why she walking away, though? You didn't even check her phone, though, King. Nah.
Come here. Come here.
That's not a red flag, bro?
Nah, come on.
Yeah, miss. You didn't go through your phone, miss.
I don't know what that was.
Go, no, not. He showed us. It was a credit. It was credit. It was a credit thing.
Still.
Your phone, though. Your turn. He said your turn.
Good morning. Not gonna do it?
A few moments later.
White man and not.
Phone, but not on camera.
What? Not on camera. So go through it right now. Not on camera. You can turn around. Just look at it. Go through.
I want to look.
No, she said don't show the camera. Recent deleted. Oh, no recent deleted. So everything should be here, bro. I just woke up from a nap. Chill. I was sleeping.
With the way she walked away, she had to be hiding some unbelievable stuff.
She's a 10, but she always got a attitude. And she always thinks she's right. And she always wants to argue. And then if she ever get her way, she throws a fit and starts crying. Or just doesn't talk to me. And she's always angry. But when I ask her what the to eat, she don't know what to eat. Who am I?
Just by her reaction, I can tell that it's true.
Okay, wait. Okay, so I've been seeing this a lot with Clarence and Queen, but it's genuinely true. Like, you cannot date your type. If you are constantly dating your type and it ain't working out, girl, check them DMs. Look at his picture. If it's like, that's the one. I'm telling you, baby. When I met my boyfriend, who's my husband now, he'd even tell you, baby, it took me a little minute to, you know what I'm saying? You know, it took me about 2 days to start liking him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being for real. About 2 days, okay? Because I was so used to, like, talking to light-skinned boys or just talking to boys who were more worried about their self, right? I done met a roughneck country bumpkin who would do everything for me, and I almost passed him up because he was dark-skinned. A little rough. Oh, y'all, when I tell you I would have been out here working 3 jobs, I was with him. I'm telling you right now. Them niggas care about themselves. They're going to have you out here working 3 jobs just to fulfill what they need and their purpose in life. Baby, my man ain't never told me to go get no job. When he came to see me and he told my mom and them, he said, no, I want to take her so I can take care of her. I got this. My daddy handed me over so freely because he said, oh, okay. Because his actions had already shown who he was. I'm telling y'all, this man learned I was a vegetarian then when he met me.
We understand that you gave this man a chance, but did you really have to basically call him ugly in front of everyone online? All she had to say was all of the positive things about her husband, not that she wasn't attracted to him. You guys have made it to the end of the video. Make sure to like and subscribe to prove you're an alpha. And remember, according to YouTube, the best way to help the channel in the algorithm is to watch one of my videos right after this video. So if you like this video, you should watch another one. Till next time.